What's going on, guys? It's Snooky Teddy here, and I got my spooky co-host in the house. It's Holden. He's freaking out. I'm freaking out. Welcome back to the October Spooktacular. And today, we're bringing you a very, very classic movie. It's Halloween, 1978. Ooh, the good old John Carpenter's Halloween, which is honestly one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's a very good movie. I really like it. How about yourself?
Oh, geez. It's honestly a classic. You just can't compete with it. You know, you have original movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th.
Oh,
and along with that list is Halloween.
Halloween is one of the all-time greats, and it really kind of elevated what horror movies should be like. It has one of the best villains or evil, spooky monster people in horror movie history, Michael Myers. And it's just a very, very well put together movie. The plot, I think everyone knows it. You can talk about the plot. We're not going to go into super detail because it's an old movie and most of you have probably seen it, but you go ahead.
So we got, Michael Myers as a kid kills his sister, and based on what version you watch, but we're talking about the 1976 version, so calm
78.
down. 78.
Gotta be correct.
My apologies. Oh, bad Holden.
Oh.
So, kills his sister, and it's a damn shame, and ends up in a mental institution. Now
He's crazy.
It's roughly 15 years later
yeah,
or so,
it's
more or less.
Yeah, I would say about that time later. And his doctor is Dr. Samuel Loomis. And Dr. Loomis, he's played by Donald Pleasance, and I really enjoy him as Dr. Loomis. He does an excellent job. Especially there's a point in the movie where he describes Michael as a character, and it's just spooky. And he does a very good job with the character, I would say. But Dr. Loomis goes to the mental institution to check on Michael Myers, and he got out. And he's going back to Haddonfield, where he's from, presumably to kill Laurie Strode, the other main character. And because they don't really say it in the movie, but Laurie is Michael Myers' sister. So he's going back to kill her. Ooh, terrible. Terrifying. But honestly, it's very good. The way they worked the cameras in this movie was excellent because they had different views of Laurie being followed throughout the movie, or Michael would be just lurking somewhere in the shadows and you just knew he's there. And there's just all kinds of things they did with the cinematography of the movie that was excellent. What about the music, though?
Oh, the music. You just think, it's just kind of, just simple, a few notes here and there, but it's just a masterpiece,
It is.
You have Friday the 13th with its
which is signature. It's memorable. But this movie, you have Michael's breathing throughout it, but really the music, it's not very complicated. We actually had a drama director when we were in high school who talked about Halloween movies, and what did he say about the music?
That it was actually, there wasn't a lot of budget towards the whole music area of this, but yet they came out strong, and you think of Halloween, you think of that, and you think of someone leaving their keys in the car and leaving their door open, because that's all you hear in the background
that's,
of one of the songs.
That's one of them, yeah, that's what it sounds like at least. And honestly, most of it is just a piano, and what sounds like how an organ in some of it. Very, very few instruments were used in the soundtrack.
Yeah, cheaply made,
but it was very good. It sends chills down my spine, even to this day. And I've seen this movie probably 3 or 4 times. Every time the music is awesome. This is one of the few music soundtracks where I'm like, I can place a finger on that. It's really easy to recognize. Kind of like Star Wars. Everyone knows what Star Wars music is like, but that's more intricate than this. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, what's your favorite part of the film?
I love that beginning scare where he's outside by the laundry lines.
Yes. Yes, it's just creepy. You if I saw this guy down in my laundry, I'd be like, okay, I've seen him like 3 times today. I'd be like calling the cops, man. I'd be scared to death. And I think they did a great job with that. Another, I like it when Laurie Strode, she's supposed to drop the keys off at the Myers house. And she goes and puts the keys under the mat. And then as she's like walking away, Michael appears. But you don't see him yet. That's the thing. You don't really see him full on until later in the movie. So there's kind of a mystery building up towards him, which I really, really like. He's just a fascinating character. He's pure evil.
Yeah.
That's what I would describe him as. He's got to be one of the best, like, villain
definitely
type killers, psycho killers in a movie. That's very memorable. Do you have any other comments about the movie?
Just how great it is, how the cinematography, with them playing music at such strategic points.
Oh, yeah.
And how they're constantly wrapping the camera around him until the end when he's finally coming for Laurie, giving you a view of, all right, this is what she's up against.
Yeah, this emotionless mask. You know, I love the mask just because it's so eerie, because it's not some vampire, it's not some monster, it's just a pale white face of a man with no emotions, with his eyes are the only thing you can see, and they're black, you know, just not any emotion. The mask really just sets it off, you know. You got the Voorhees hockey mask, then you got the Michael Myers mask. Just very spooky and eerie. But I would give Halloween, honestly, I'd give it a 9, just because, a 9 out of 10, just because of how historically great it is as a movie.
Oh, yeah.
And the soundtrack, the characters, the plot, you know, it has the corny sex scene in it, you know, but still,
but it's so memorable.
It's very memorable. The whole movie, I would say. What would you give it?
Oh, definitely a 9.
9 out of 10. It's not perfect, you know, but it's very, very good. Excellent movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, Halloween's upon us. Gotta check it out.
Yes. Happy Halloween, everybody. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscription if you enjoyed this review. And we will see you guys later. Have a safe and happy, spooky Halloween. Peace out.